Hey everybody, good morning. And just checking in, make sure you guys can hear me okay. Looks like everything is coming through, but let me know that you can hear me okay and that the video is coming through on your side. I just switched from doing the detox last night at my house to then setting up again here at the studio. Right, good morning. Hi, Sparkles, good morning. Great, Taylor, thank you. Good morning. Okay, Sue, good morning. Alberto. I'm going to give it about a minute or two because I was late. So I was mentioning to you guys the other day that I was going to get up on the roof and clean those skylights for when we come back. And that's what I did this morning when I got here. So I was a little late on setting everything up. It's really hot outside today, as I'm sure most of you know. Burzait, good morning. Hi, Amanda. Amanda's mom, good morning. PJ, good morning, bud. All right, Sunday morning. It's a beautiful, bright, calm so far Sunday morning here in LA. And so I hope you guys are all experiencing somewhat the same wherever you're practicing from. Change my... And when you're ready, once you get your volume set, if you'd like a playlist, pick any flow playlist. And then once you're ready, you can hit play on that and then meet in child's pose. Hey, Stephanie. Sam, 4474. Andre, good morning. All right, let's do child's pose. And set your music if you're playing music. Take your knees a little bit wider today, all the way to the edges of your mat. And let your bum come back to your heels, settle the forehead down. We'll keep the arms more active today, so the elbows stay lifted off the mat. And take one breath and to pull you into your practice. Let that one breath be so powerful that it pulls you in on your mat. In 1 hour, breathing, moving, any flow guiding us to the stillness, the calm, the meditation. And keep feeling the arms active as the fingertips press down into your mat. And then you can even broaden your back here. So if your arms are straight, you can feel it as you twist the elbows in and the muscles in the upper back. And then underneath your shoulder blades, you might feel a little stretch into your rhomboid muscles. And press off your shins, rise up to all fours, tabletop. Hands and knees, bring your knees in underneath your hips. And relax the toes so they're extended, not flexed. And then we'll drop the belly, inhale, move the chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, tuck the chin, draw your belly in, tailbone down. Inhale to extend, drop the belly, chest through. Exhale, tuck the chin round through the spine. 3 more. Inhale to extend, cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, and cat. 2 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, tuck round, press through your hands. 1 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, rounded spine, cat back, and then hold here. Feel the tops of your feet. Ankles extended. Back getting wider. And 1 more breath, and you'll feel the shoulder blades spread even more through the exhale. And then go ahead and come into a flat back. Step back into a high plank. Tuck your toes, bring them together so your big toes touch. Inner thighs firm. Okay, now drop the tail, draw the pubic bone towards the chin. So a little pelvic tilt. Press the mat away through your hands, and so you feel the broadening across your chest. Now bring some weight forward into your toes. Keep your legs strong. Now rock the weight back into the balls of your feet. Again, bring some forward into your toes. And then take it back into the balls of your feet. 1 more time. Forward into your toes. And belly tight, back into the balls of the feet. Then lift your bum. And create a tight, tight V with your low belly. And to tilt your pelvis. You got to open up the back body. Feel the hamstring stretch. And setting your hands down, twisting the elbows in. Then you'll feel your shoulders lift away from the ears. So the shoulders actually coming back into their socket. And feel the breath lengthen you out of your lower spine. Take your hands. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. And keep the belly in as your head hangs heavy in the forward fold. And chin into your chest. Legs can remain straight or a little bend to the knees, hands behind your low back. Interlace the fingers, arms start bent. And then bend your knees, chin to your chest even more. Keep your navel drawing in and up, and then start to extend your arms straight through the elbows, across the front of your shoulders, into your chest. What I'm feeling right now, I've got to thank Derek. I don't know if Derek's on class today, but he sent me this little chest routine, and I tried it after class the other day. And I am very sore. Chest, arms, shoulders. And bring your thumbs back to your bum. And release your grip, hands down to the mat. Crawl your hands forward, come out into a plank. Keep your belly tight. Firm through your core. And drop the tail, pubic bone to your chin. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up to your high plank. And then lift your bum into your down dog. And feeling the hips, inhale, right leg lifts. Hey, let that hip open a little bit. Curl the heel into the bum, and then you can make a couple circles with your right knee. You roll the knee in, make circles. And then roll the knee out, make circles. Feel the hip crease this morning. Deepen the breath. Step your right foot back into your dog and switch. Lift your left leg up. Keep the belly tight, open the hip a little bit, curl the heel in, and then make some circles in with the knee. And then make some circles out with the knee. And so clearly the direction of your body makes a difference into what you're feeling. Same way with your life. Step back into your down dog. And so in flow we apply a direction, do the best we can. Filter everything through the breath. And have a great practice. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart through, tailbone back. Exhale, forward fold, chest to the knees. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, push back through your tail. Plant the hand, step back into your high plank, high push-up. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Exhale, 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Push the tailbone back. Exhale, dive forehead to your knees. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. We'll work it out. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hand, step back into your high plank and take an inhale. On the exhale, bend your arms lower, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, press up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, use your low belly strength, downward facing dog. And finish your exhale, little warrior 2 flow. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow and lift it even higher. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Knee to your nose, step your right foot through, lower your back knee down. Inhale, arms up, belly in, reach through straight arms. Exhale, bring your hands down, slide your chin forward, and then pull your hips back, lift your right toes. Stay for a breath. Kick through your right heel, draw in with your navel. Exhale, come back into your lunge, lift your left knee. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up, tailbone down. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel firms into the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2, reach up and back. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, pivot on your back toes, step back, plank pose. Together, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, press, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow or above, squeeze. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow, twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step all the way through, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, straight arms. Exhale, bring your hands down, slide your chin forward, and draw your hips back, straighten your left leg, flip the toes up. Stay for a breath, kick through the heel. And keep drawing your navel back in towards your spine. Exhale, come forward to your lunge, lift your right knee. Feel your feet. Inhale, rise. Use the upper back, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel down, arms in a T. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2, reach up and back. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Pivot, step back into your plank, take a breath in. Exhale, lower, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, press, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And feel your legs, back body getting longer in your downward facing dog. And firm in your hands, active through your arms, relax your jaw. And bring your big toes together, lift your heels, little spring. Exhale, light hop to the hands. Inhale, lift halfway, tailbone back. Exhale, bend your legs, reach your arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. And as you can break through and open up the shoulders, the palms can come together over your head. And hook your thumbs. Now squeeze your elbows in around the sides of your face. Slide your hands down into your heart center in place. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And keep your legs bent. Roll your right shoulder head back into the socket. And steady the gaze. Stay with your squat. Come back to center. Reach the arms up. Separate your palms shoulder width. Bring your hands back to your heart. Set. Breathe. Twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. And feel it as you exhale. And the navel comes in, the belly shrinks, and the back body gets broader. The twist goes a little deeper. Keep your bum low. Stay in your squat. Back to center. Reach your arms up. Stand up. Belly in. Tailbone down. Hands meet in prayer. Feel your feet. Release your arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Palms touch. Exhale, dive through your midline. Forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen. Plant step. Light hop back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press. Up dog. Elbows in. Exhale, lift your hips. Inner thighs. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Curl right knee into your nose. Pop your hips up. Step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms by your sides. Little power lunge. Feel your chest coming out over your right knee. And then bring your fingertips down onto the ground. Don't move the chest. Just straighten the front leg slowly. And see as you work your belly in, flatten your spine. Best you can, breathe into the hamstring sensation. On your breath, exhale, bend into your front leg, lower your left knee. Untuck your back toes, sweep your right arm up, and then reach your right arm all the way back. So feel that draw and the stretch to the front of your left thigh. And keep your right arm strong, your shoulders down away from your ear. With your next breath, inhale, right arm reaches straight up to the sky. Exhale, gaze and right hand down, tuck your back toes. Lift off your back knee, rock and step, top of the mat, forward fold. And bend your legs, inhale, Utkatasana chair. And sit your bum back and down, draw your low belly in. And strengthen your thighs, belly and back, roll the weight into your toes, separate your knees. Hands through your heart. Hands down to the mat, knees above your elbows, slide the gaze forward, lift one or both feet. Stay for a breath. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, belly in, downward facing dog. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg up. Curl, exhale, knee to your nose, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up, crescent. Exhale, arms by your side, set the power lunge, chest over your left knee. Find your breath with your mind right here. Keep your chest where it is, fingertips down onto the mat. Okay, long arms, now belly in, straighten your left leg. Roll your heart through, shoulders away from your ears. And feel the upper back stay active. On your exhale, bend your front leg, lower your right knee down. Right hand stays, reach your left arm up. So we're staying tall. Lift the back of the heart, reach your left arm back. And breathe through your hips. Lengthen through your spine, then rotate with the length in your spine. You'll squeeze it out. Next breath, inhale, left arm straight up. Exhale, gaze and left hand down. Lift your right knee, rock and step, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, bend the legs, sit. Utkatasana, reach your arms up. And feel the lift in the back of the heart. Drop the tailbone, point it towards your heels. That's the direction. Feel your legs rise all the way up to stand, hands to your heart. If you need it, take a step back onto your mat. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Through the shoulders, draw with your legs, and take 3 breaths in your down dog, please. And keep your hands set. Separate your feet so they're hip width. Bend your legs. Hover your tabletop so your knees are about 6 inches off the ground. Twist the elbows in. Slide your gaze to the top edge of your mat. Feel a little to less weight in your low back as you hover your tabletop. Keep your rib cage turning in. Your right foot stays. Left knee towards your right elbow. And step your left foot back, right knee towards your left elbow. Left to right, right to left. From floating tabletop, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. One more round, left to right, right to left. Hover your table and then lift your bum, downward facing dog. And keep feeling it open. Left foot stays. Step your right foot in between your hands. And pivot your back heel flat. Windmill your left arm. Stand up. Warrior 2. Light up the back. Straighten the arms. Keep the back strong. Turn your thumbs up. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Stay with your lunge. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Right arm comes down inside your right shin. Little to no weight in your right hand. And press to the outer edge of your back heel. Lift through the back of your heart. And feel your arms work out like a T, just like when you're in warrior 2. Anchor with your tailbone. Inhale, rise back up, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale to reverse your triangle. Left hand down, reach your right arm up. And feel the length lifting out of your right hip crease. Stay strong through your back leg. Keep the leg straight, come back up. And hips slide back. Now your right hand goes down, ankle or fingertips all the way to the mat. And back toes turn in ever so slightly, and then your left arm reaches over your head. And so your right hip is drawing back. Your left wrist is reaching forward. Now take your gaze down. Look at your right foot. And keep your gaze on your right foot as we slowly bring the left hand to the mat. Lift your back heel, pivot on your toes, square. And bend into your right leg. Draw your outer right hip back. Feel it in lightness. Sweep the arms up. You are long in your crescent lunge. Hands to your heart center. Take a breath. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And then twisted lunge. And keep lifting the back of your left knee. And the heel is high. And back of the heart through. Tailbone down. And feel the reach from your left hip crease. Take your gaze and fingertips down onto the mat. If you need it, slide your right foot back a couple inches. Draw the weight into your right foot. Less momentum. Standing splits. Kick your left leg up. And active arms, fingertips, or flat palms, elbows in. And shoulders lift away from your ears. Now drop your head. And squeeze it out, forehead to your right knee. And keep breathing. Come up to your fingertips, lift halfway. Supported warrior 3, one line. And from the crown of your head to your left heel. And draw your left knee into your chest. Step your left foot down next to your right foot. Strong upper back, bend your legs. Sit and reach, arms up, Utkatasana chair. Press the mat away. Draw your belly in. Open the arms. Cactus. Lift the chest. Lift the chin. Beautiful. Feel your feet. Take a slower breath in. Reach your arms over your head. Look forward. Keep your arms up. Weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee. Interlace the fingers around the front of your left shin. And turn your elbows in. And draw your knee as high as you can to your chest. And teach the right leg to straighten, engaging your quad. And take the grip out of your toes. And keep your left knee where it is. Use your core. Reach both arms back up. And as tall as you can be, slowly step your left foot back down onto the ground. And you root the feet. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, dive, forward fold, draw your belly in. Lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel flat. Warrior 2, inhale, rise, right arm up and back. And strengthen your upper back. Turn your thumbs up. And feel the space in your lunge legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring your arms back, shoulders stack. Left arm down inside your shin. Right arm goes up. So you still got warrior 2 arms. Left glute turns in behind the knee. And then you're reaching for the ground underneath your back heel. Deep breaths right now. And strong legs, tailbone down. Inhale, rise back to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten your front leg. And tailbone down, reach your left arm up, right hand down. And breathe out of that left hip crease. Use your right leg, thigh engaged, to lift out of your low back. Leg stays straight, bring your arms back. Left hip slides, left hand forward. And then your left fingertips onto your ankle or all the way down onto the ground, right arm up. Back toes turned in ever so slightly, and the right arm can reach forward. And stay with the body. Take your gaze to the top of your left foot. And keep reaching and breathing through your back hip. And as you bring your right hand down, slowly pivot on your back toes. Bend into your front leg. In lightness, into lunge. Reach your arms all the way up, crescent. And it's a longer crescent warrior set than you're used to. Bring your hands to your heart. On the exhale, twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Build your endurance in this breath. And gaze and fingertips down onto the ground. Slide your left foot back a couple inches. Bring the weight into your left foot. Right leg lifts, standing splits. Active arm, fingertips or flat hands, whatever your left leg allows. And keep bowling your belly button in and up. And then you can take the head down, stretch, forehead back towards the knee. Supported warrior 3, lift halfway, fingertips on the ground. One line is the attempt through the crown of your head to your right heel. Keep your hips back, right knee draws into your chest. Right foot steps down next to your left. Keep your back flat, bend your legs, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Press the mat away, rise and come all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart center. And tailbone down, weight into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee, interlace the fingers onto the front of the shin. And standing leg, turn your elbows in. And let your eyes settle out one spot in front of you. Keep the knee where it is. Float your arms up. Use your core. Feel the strength in your back. Reach as tall as you can. And slowly step your right foot down onto the ground. And feel the ground under your feet. Inhale, lift the chin, gaze up. And belly in, exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hands, step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog, press through. Exhale, lift your hips. And downward facing dog, tailbone high. Take your hands, walk them all the way back to your feet. And separate your feet so they're mat width distance apart. Turn your heels in, big toes out. Ground the heels and then let your bum come down into a squat. Elbows can go out to your inner thighs. Hands to your heart center. And bum as low as it'll go. All right, don't follow me. I've got the bone structure that kind of catches me. My bum will not come down to my ankles, but if yours does without touching the ground, you can go there. And humble the chin, feel the space at the base of the neck. Take 3 breaths. At the end of this exhale, hands down to the mat. And crawl your hands forward. Keep your feet wide, even if your toes are off the mat. And shoulders over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. And kick your heels out. Step your left foot to the middle of your mat. And step your right foot to meet your left foot. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Keep your legs together as you stack your right hip and come into side plank. Nice. Gaze and right hand down. Keep your legs together as you roll over your toes. Outer edge of your right foot, left hip stacks. One line from your heels into your right armpit. Reach your left arm up, side plank. Gaze and left hand down. Roll back to your toes. Keep your legs together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, bend your arms, elbows to your ribs, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Feel your upper back spread, elbows in. Hey, listen, just take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Little bend to your knees, eagle wrap, left arm under your right arm. And draw your elbows in, lift your heart up, let that guide you all the way to stand. And legs straight, chest up, shoulders down. Weight into your right foot, lift your left knee up in front of you. And feel it as that deep exhale draws your belly in, then hinge, kick your left leg back. And so you're in toppling tree with your eagle arms, legs as straight as they can be, kick through your heels. And keep the legs as you unravel the arms, supported warrior 3. You've been there, fingertips to the ground. And keep your heart ascending as much as you can. Left hand down, reach your right arm up. Keep the gaze out in front of you. As you open the right side of the chest, lift through your back heel, and now start to bring your gaze out to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, right hand down. You've been here, left knee to your chest. Now listen. And you bend your right leg, keep your left heel into your bum, hop your right foot back a little bit. And you lift your right heel to create some weight into your hands. So you can just kind of rock the weight into the hands and then rock the weight back. Okay, so you're going to time it. The inhale, you rock into the hands. And then the exhale, we jump back into chaturanga. Okay, so inhale, rock. Exhale, you jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Slide the shoulders, roll the heart through. And you take 2 steps, feet to the top of the mat. Awesome. Little bend to your knees, right arm under your left arm. Pull your elbows back in towards your belly button. Lift your heart into your arms, and that pulls you up. No weight in your low back. Keep the belly tight, legs straight. Tailbone down. Weight into your left heel. Draw your right knee up in front. Feel the powerful exhale, belly in, kick your right leg back as you hinge, toppling tree with your eagle arms. Keep the legs, unravel the arms, fingertips to the mat, and supported warrior 3. That's when it gets a little tighter in the back of your left hamstring. Keep the heart up, dog. Right hand stays. Reach your left arm up. Gaze stays down in front. And the left shoulder rolls back. The gaze turns sideways for 3, 2, 1. Gaze and left hand down. Keep the back flat. Draw with your belly, right knee into your chest. And now a little bend to your left leg so you can set your hands down. And if you need more space, little hop, left foot back. And now your left heel lifts. Rock the weight into your hands. And then rock the weight back into the heel. Into the hands. Back into the heel. Okay, take the inhale, you're in the hands. And then you got a little spring. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga, elbows in. And breathe into up dog. And breathe out to downward facing dog. Excellent. Tailbone high, come down onto your knees. And sit on your heels, you're towards the top of your mat. And give your shoulders a loop, roll them up, back, and down. And you do that 2 more times. Shoulders up, back, and down. 1 more. Roll the shoulders up, back, and then down. And come onto your forearms in front of your knees. Palms together, hook your thumbs, step back, come into a forearm plank. And tailbone down, pubic bone to the chin. And you use all of your core. And firm to your forearms, and so you're activated through your back. And use your legs, come up to your left hand, come up to your right hand, high plank. And set your high plank. Strengthen your right leg so the ball of your right foot is down. Curl your left heel into your bum and lift the knee as high as the hip. Got it? Now lift the heel higher without lifting the hip. Bring your left knee over to your right elbow, kick out onto the wood, come up onto your right fingertips. Okay, roll your right ribs down, press into your left hand, lift your left ribs up. Nice. Walk your left foot further out to the right. Walk it. You're on the outer edge. Walk it. Walk it. And then land outer left hip down onto the ground. You can untuck your back toes. Lift out of your low back. A little flex to your left ankle. You might really feel that in your T-band stretch. So let your heart lift and your chin drop. You need to come out of this twist. You just go where the body wants to go. Turn your chest open to the right. Hey, rock onto your bum. We face the back of our mat and step your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Curl your right heel to the outside of your left glute. And set up for a seated twist with your left hand behind. Reach your right arm up. And exhale, bring the elbow to the outside of the thigh. You might feel a little bit deeper. Use your left arm, kickstand your heart. And shoulders back and down. And then your ears slide back. Wring it out. And slowly inhale, come back to square. Uncross your legs and we'll set up for boat pose. And start and support, modify as you need to. Hands behind the knees. Elbows in. Arms by your side, stay on your sacrum, straighten your legs, and then lower halfway down. And from your sacrum, now lift the back of your heart, lift your legs any amount, gaze up towards your toes. And then lower halfway down, stay on your sacrum. And shoulders in line with your toes, belly in, look at your belly button. And you slowly bring your knees to your chest, cross your legs, right shin in front of your left. Reach your arms out in front. Hey, use your belly, use your back, no hands. Lift out of your low spine. Hey, come up over your shins, hands down to the ground. Okay, now feel the outer edges of your feet. My shins are crossed. My hands are down, elbows turned in. And then look, I got a little spring. Same way, when you inhale, load the spring. And then exhale, uncross, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, great job, downward facing dog. Feel your breath. Feel the energy in your body. Come forward into your high plank. The ball of your left foot's got to grab the mat. Make sure that left foot is set. Curl your right heel into your bum. Lift your right knee as high as your hip. Keep your ribs in. Press into your hands. You're out of your shoulders. Now lift your right heel higher and without lifting the hip. Beauty, right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto the floor, come up onto your left fingertips. You feel your right hand, slide your right ribs up, gaze forward. And keep breathing, and now walk on the outer edge of your right foot further to the left. Keep walking, keep walking. Slowly set the outer right hip down onto the ground. Untuck your back toes. Arms straight. Flex your right ankle. Toes back to the knee. Heart up. Shoulders down. Slide the ears back. You just want to make sure that you're lifting and you're lengthening out of your low spine. And chest up. Chin can settle down. It can be fairly intense, no doubt. Now just let it open up where it wants to go, chest to the left. A rocking, rolling onto your bum, we turn back to the top of the mat. A right foot steps over the outside of your left thigh. Left heel should be able to curl in and your butt sets flat. That's the whole idea of the setup. Right hand behind, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, elbow outside the thigh. Setting up for a deeper seated twist. Shrink the low belly on the exhale. Broaden through the upper back. Shoulders down, ears slide back. Open the eyes, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms, release the legs out in front. And set up for your boat. Sacrum support, hands behind the knees. Shins parallel to the floor. Arms by your sides, legs can kick straight. And then we can lower halfway down. So you're on the sacrum. Okay, not yet on your lower back, belly in. And half boat, and then play as you lift the heart, lift the feet, any amount. Nice, lower half boat, stay on your sacrum, shoulders in line with your toes. Again, no hands as we lift up. Knees to your chest, left shin crosses over your right. No hands, pull the heels in. Lift out of your low back. So this is all the action with breath, right? We need to work that transition and jump back. Now bring your hands down onto the ground. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Lift your bum, and then look, you got your spring. We love springs. With breath, inhale, load the spring. Exhale, butt up, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So now we'll put it all together. We'll do 3 rounds of walk-throughs or jump-throughs from our back and through the boat and then back and through our Chaturanga flow. Okay, so let's walk through first. Heels up, bend the knees, 2 steps to the top of the mat and sit down onto your butt. Okay, roll down onto your back, hands behind your knees, rock and roll up and down. 1, 2, cross the ankles, roll through, hands down, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, you got it? And 2 rounds, walk through or jump through, heels up. Bend the knees, step or jump through, cross the legs, roll down onto your back, up and down. 1, 2, cross the ankles on 3, heels in, roll over the shins, plant step, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last one, heels up. Bend the knees, walk or jump through, lie down onto your back. Up and down. 1, 2. Cross the ankles over the shins, plant step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Beauty. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take 1 deep breath in. And you can let out a little sigh. Exhale all the air from your body. And let's set left knee outside your left wrist for single pigeon. And slide your right knee back. More space between your knees to open your hips. And then you can either stay up, you can come down, okay? You can play with bringing your right foot in. Reach back for the inside of the foot, ankle, or shin. Okay, wherever you feel best right now, listen to your breath. And wherever you are, make your way back to your palms. And set your hands, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, and then step back, come into a downward facing dog. And with breath, right knee outside your right wrist. And set the shin on the angle. And start in your high, proud pigeon. And wherever you want to float today, you really explore, honor the energy that you're feeling right now. Anywhere from staying up, you can reach back, or you're welcome to forward fold and come down onto your elbows or your chest. Breathe, make your way back to your hands. Look down, tuck your back toes. Press the mat away and then lift your hips and step back into your downward facing dog. And with your inhale, shift forward to a high plank, high push-up. And firm your belly, stabilize your low back. A little drop to the tail, pubic bone to the chin. So your legs are strong in your plank. And then you can stay or you can play. Bend the arms, hover your chest 1 inch off the ground. Kick through your heels on your exhale. Straighten your arms, come back up. 2 more like that. Belly in, bend your arms, hover your chest 1 inch off the ground. Kick through your heels, take a breath, exhale, come back up. Nice. 1 more. Bend the arms, hover your chest 1 inch off the ground. And kick through your heels, take a breath, exhale, come back up. Lift your hips into your down dog, please. Lower down onto your knees. Bring them together. Okay, draw your navel in as you sit your bum back to your heels. Listen, slide your arms back by your shins. And take your hands and grab onto your heels so your thumbs are on the outside. Okay, now I'm pulling my chest back towards my belly. Soften the chin into the chest, forehead in front of the knees. Okay, there's little to no weight in my head. I just use it as a kickstand. Tops of the feet ground. And then start to lift your bum up in rabbit. I can't talk in rabbit, so breathe. Less weight in the neck, no weight in the neck. And slowly lower your bum down to your heels. Release the breath, close the eyes. And release the heels, bring the hands under your shoulders. And keep the head heavy, roll yourself up patiently, 1 vertebra at a time. You can't express enough patience in this transition right here. You will feel the culmination of peace in this practice. Everything and that we have flowed for is for you to experience this moment of stillness right now. Soft seal to your lips, gentle breath, open your eyes. Lean to your left hip, swing your legs around in front of you. Kick your right leg straight, tuck the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh like a tree leg. Hips are open, square them. Right leg straight out in front, and then reach your right and left hand forward for your right foot, ankle, or shin. And draw your belly in as we straighten the right leg, lift the heart center, and then use the arms, use the back, and to draw yourself any deeper. Keep your right leg strong. Flex the ankle, toes to the knee, and bring your hands down onto the mat. Turn your elbows in, and then just try to drag your hands back. Feel that pull your heart forward. Last 3 breaths. And then wind. Lift your spine. Switch. Bring your left leg forward. Sole of your right foot, inner left thigh like a tree leg. And square, you should feel your bottom nice and square onto the mat. Reach your left hand forward, right hand forward for your foot, ankle, or shin. Belly in. Many times you'll find that you're breathing more purposely, intently in these poses than even when you're in the rigor and the vigor of your earlier parts of your flow. Things are so cleaned out. The body's open up. The breath is moving more freely. All you got to do is sustain in your light focus and awareness on your breath. Keep your left leg strong, ankle flex, toes to the knee, and then hands go down flat to the ground. Turn your elbows in, try to drag the hands back, feel that lift your heart. Good, belly in, draws you back up. And straighten your right leg, both legs straight and strong. And kick out through your heels, lift up through the back of your heart, straighten your arms, strengthen your low back. And start to hinge from the hips, roll your chest over your thighs, and your hands should go over the tops of your feet. And draw your inner thighs down, get your pelvis to tilt. Obviously, there's a fixation through your sit bones, so you're not going to roll your pelvis all the way forward. And so just lift up out of the waistband, and then you can fold yourself forehead towards your knees. So good. Belly in, lift your heart, lift your chin. As softly as you can, release the hands. Lift up, cross your legs. And if you'd like a little something to drink, please have a little something to drink. And cheers, everyone. Once you have your drink, go ahead and lie down, please. Head to the top of your mat. And release your legs, release your arms. Take a breath to let your breath go. And Take a moment to celebrate your body and all the shapes that your body made in this morning. You may find in this stream of consciousness of your practice and that there's no reason to wait. Explore your truth. Seek and be open to the clarity that is defined within a single breath every time. And then trust your heart. Go for it. There's no need to wait. Go for it. Not only your breath, but your awareness is going to continue to deepen. You'll learn a heck of a lot along the way. And from this moment, and you can carry less weight, stress, heaviness, indecisiveness, and throughout all the moments and that are coming forth. And thank you all so much for sharing your practice today. Powerful flow on a Sunday morning. If it's Sunday afternoon, if you're taking this in the evening, heck, if you're taking it in the next day. And thank you all so much. Have a beautiful Sunday. And I'll see you tonight for detox. Namaste.